Rivers are more than waterways. They're lifelines. They carve canyons, nourish forests, shape civilizations, and whisper stories of time and transformation. From ancient cultures that rose beside them to modern travelers who find peace in their presence, rivers have always connected us, to each other, to nature, and to something deeper. Around the world, certain countries stand out not only for their scenic rivers but for how those rivers define their very soul. Here are the 10 best countries where rivers flow with beauty, power, and purpose, shaping landscapes and lives. Number 1. Brazil, the mighty Amazon. Brazil is home to the greatest river system on Earth, the Amazon. Winding over 6,400 kilometers through dense rainforest, the Amazon River isn't just a body of water, it's an ecosystem, a legend, and a lifeblood. The surrounding jungle is alive with jaguars, pink dolphins, anacondas, and thousands of bird species. Along its banks, indigenous communities live as they have for centuries, in harmony with nature. Exploring Brazil means venturing into the wild, navigating waterways that still remain mysterious and magical. Number 2. Egypt, the eternal Nile. The Nile gave birth to Egyptian civilization. It still flows with grace and grandeur from the heart of Africa to the Mediterranean Sea. In Egypt, the river is a ribbon of life through endless desert. From ancient temples of Luxor to the pyramids near Cairo, the Nile shores are lined with timeless wonders. Cruise the river at sunset, watch feluccas drift on golden waters, and understand why the Nile was once worshipped as a god. Here, water is not just life, it is legacy. Number 3. India, the sacred Ganges. In India, the Ganges is more than a river, it's a living goddess. Rising in the Himalayas and flowing through the heart of India, it nourishes millions and cleanses souls. In Varanasi, pilgrims bathe in its holy waters at dawn. In Rishikesh, yogis meditate beside its rapids. The Ganges is alive with devotion, chaos, color, and calm. Along its course, you witness the cycle of life, births, prayers, ceremonies, and cremations, all unfolding by the river's edge. Number 4. United States, a land of river legends. From the mighty Mississippi to the wild Colorado, the rivers of the United States define its geography and culture. The Mississippi flows like a song through the deep South, past steamboats and blues towns. The Colorado carves the Grand Canyon, a masterpiece of nature's patience and power. Rivers here are not just routes, they are characters in the American story. Number 5. China, rivers of empire and energy. China's rivers have long nurtured one of the world's oldest civilizations. The Yangtze, Asia's longest river, flows from the Tibetan Plateau to the East China Sea, powering cities, feeding farmlands, and telling tales of dynasties and dragons. The Yellow River, often called the Mother of China, has witnessed both prosperity and flood. Today, river cruises explore ancient towns, while modern bridges soar above the waters. In China, the rivers remain bridges between past and future. Number 6. Peru, the source of the Amazon. Before it becomes the mighty Amazon, the river begins its journey in the Andes of Peru. The Ucayali and Marañón rivers merge in the heart of the jungle to form the Amazon's official source. Here, the rainforest is raw and real, alive with monkeys, sloths, and shamans. For those who seek the beginning of legends, Peru is a starting point unlike any other. Number 7. Bangladesh, the Water Kingdom. Bangladesh is a country woven by rivers. Over 700 waterways course through its delta landscape, making life and land inseparable. The Padma, Meghna, and Jamuna rivers create fertile plains, floating markets, and mesmerizing scenery. Boats are lifelines here, gliding through flooded rice fields, bustling villages, and lush mangroves. In Bangladesh, rivers don't just run, they rule. The land breathes with water, and its people thrive on its rhythm. Number 8. Vietnam, the Mekong's final embrace. The Mekong River ends its epic journey through Southeast Asia in southern Vietnam, where it splinters into a labyrinth of canals and tributaries. The Mekong Delta is a realm of floating houses, rice paddies, and lotus fields. Life moves with the water, harvesting, fishing, trading, and praying. Wake to river fog, taste fresh fruit at a floating market, and watch a waterborne world unfold before your eyes. The Mekong cradles Vietnam's heart in its arms. Number 9. Zambia, home of the smoke that thunders. In Zambia, the Zambezi River surges with untamed spirit. It feeds Victoria Falls, one of the 7 natural wonders of the world, known to locals as the smoke that thunders. This is Africa at its wildest. Crocodiles bask on sandbanks, elephants wade across shallows, and rainbows rise from roaring spray. The Zambezi defines Zambia: bold, beautiful, and free. Number 10. France. Romantic waters and timeless flow. France's rivers wind through vineyards, castles, and storybook towns. The Seine flows past the Eiffel Tower, painting Paris with poetic reflections. The Loire is flanked by chateaux and lavender fields. The Rhône surges from the Alps to the Mediterranean, linking mountains to sea. In France, rivers aren't wild, they're woven into art, cuisine, and culture. A boat ride becomes a ballet, and every bend tells a story written in wine and wonder. These river countries remind us that water is more than a resource, it's a rhythm. A timeless flow that shapes landscapes, feeds life, and holds history in its current. From the Amazon to the Zambezi, from the Ganges to the Loire, rivers teach us how to move with purpose and patience. They urge us to follow their course, embrace their calm, and marvel at their might. Because when you follow a river, you don't just see the world, you feel its pulse. So, pack light. Bring curiosity. And let the river take you where roads never could.